City. It's the Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon.
And tonight's special guest, coming from Orlando, Florida, Daniel Otano!
Thank you, everybody, for inviting me to the Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. Isn't that right, Jimmy Fallon? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for inviting me to the Tonight Show. It's such a warm welcoming you guys give every single night here. And if it wasn't for the company that I made to improve other companies and their technology and how I go in there and evaluate their technology, and if it wasn't for that, I would not be here at this particular moment. But there's other things that factor into my life, that led me to making and creating this company and having the foundation of it. And it first starts off through, failures. You go through failures in life, and then it leads you to other things. And one thing my failures led me to is to college. And this class that I have taken, which is SLS, has gave me an opportunity to recognize my purpose and my strengths and how I use my strengths to an advantage and throughout college, and finding my degree that I want. And what degree do I want? And I want to thank college for that. And the SLS class has really gave me the reason to thrive through life and be the person that I always wanted to be in life. And let's start off by telling my story. Let me give you a presentation of my story tonight. And thank you so much, everybody. Let's kick it off.
I played football for Gateway High School. I had very big dreams when it comes to playing football. In 2014, I started watching the NFL. I was a huge Dolphins fan when I was little, and I always find a big interest in playing football. I really liked how the layout is when it comes to offense and defense. And just looking at it, I saw it as a career for me. I just love the sport so much that I just saw it as a career. When it comes to family support and friends and everybody, my mom, everybody was so supportive to me, and it was such a journey that I wanted to take with, high school football and into college football. And I was truly inspired by the sport, and I never had a second idea of what I wanted to do with my life. I never had any other plans, or I was very dedicated to the sport of football, as my family fully supported that as well, because my family loves football too. Only I have gotten inspiration from my family and constant moral support from my family. As watching football, I grabbed inspiring people that I wanted to be not like, but a version of myself like them. And this person right here on their left hand side is Travis Kelce. He plays for the Kansas City Chiefs in the NFL, and I truly looked up to this person when it comes to personality, the way he plays. Everything about him was truly inspiring, and I wanted to be like him, but in my version. But sadly, we had a huge setback. It's not a very pretty picture here. This is a picture of my fractured ankle. I had 2 surgeries. One screw's coming in, one screw's coming out. Reason to the second surgery was because my body wasn't reacting to the screws correctly. So the doctor said we're going to need to take the screws back out. And this time of my life was probably one of the worst times of my life for not only me, but for my family. It's very sentimental to think back on it, and I'm glad that this phase was a phase that I gotten through. So now I thought back and said, what can I do now? What can I do with the person I am now? What path can I take now? Since football wasn't for me. And I thought about it. Football wasn't for me because, I'm not the biggest person. I'm not the most athletic person. You can be, but I saw football after this. I saw football more of a lines of let me sit down and watch football, on the weekend. I say a year after, I decided to work for a company named Publix. Publix is a great company when it comes to first starting out. As I took my own company and I went to Publix and said, hey, you need to upgrade a few things on your technology aspects. You need to do this, you need to do that. And they listened, and now they're very successful at this current moment. But when I worked for Publix, I didn't find myself happy. I didn't find myself walking through the public stores and saying, hey, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And luckily for coworkers, they told me a tip that I should do to find my full self. We kick it off. I said, let's sit down and let's think. What can I do? What can I do with my life? Where can I go? I don't want to work for Publix. I want to do something that I love. And I looked at this building. Every day I passed by it and said, I want to go to college. Coworkers told me, Daniel, go to college. Daniel, go to college. You'll find yourself there. Go to college. You'll find what you love to do there. And I did. I got up and went to college, and the experience is unbelievable. I have gotten with this particular class, the new student experience class. I went into this class thinking, oh, it's just an ordinary class. Probably has math in it, probably has reading in it. But this class has treated me well. This class has guided me. And let me tell you why. Essential to me, it helped me find my purpose and my strengths. Now, what is my purpose and my strengths? My purpose is to build on enhancements of technology with offerings of my futuristic and harmony abilities, while implementing on the reverence of unity and with the importance of knowledge of the tech world. This purpose statement informed my career goal by giving me a set drive to what I want to accomplish for myself and today's society to make a huge impact on others in and through technology. It has shown me the pathway. It has shown me the yellow brick road. It has shown me all the degrees that I can choose in Valencia College. And the degree that I have chosen and I have gotten is in the Associates in Arts degree. Now, you ask, where did I take it? Let me tell you. Degree at UCF, the Computer Information Systems Bachelor's degree, and I am extremely proud of it because from here was uphill. Now, what did I do with it? I took it to unbelievable things. I took it to things that I never thought I would take my degree into. And I will care to explain later. But this degree was so important to me. Biggest reason why I have this degree in UCF in computer information systems. They're the biggest reason because throughout Valencia College they offered me resources when it comes to tutoring and showing me my strengths in the SLS class, and when it comes to the libraries offering all the books you ever can ask for. But the biggest resource I could take from is all the resources the SLS class has offered me by making me go onto a website to earn badges and showing me all the different financial situations that I could be in. With my professor sending me the Clifton Strengths for Students book, me reading through the book and showing the journey that you can have in Valencia College or in college itself was about $12,733. But with the offerings that I have with scholarships and my own job and my family, it will be no problem. And especially now, it was very easy for me to pay it off. Systems world. I have gone to it with very hard work. What my company does, we go into your company and tell you all the different things that you can upgrade within your technology. When it comes to applications, programs, websites, we go in there and make it look brand new. And I'm so excited that my company was extremely successful. And I'm so happy that the Jimmy Fallon himself invited me to the Tonight Show to upgrade some of his technology features. Thank you so much, Jimmy Fallon, once again, for inviting me to the show and having me present what my company does. And it's funny enough that I went into Publix and even upgrade their technology. But I want to thank Jimmy Fallon himself for inviting me to the show, and personally me thanking the SLS class for showing me the journey that I should take in college and what degrees should I get. Because if it wasn't for college, I wouldn't be here. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching.